Welcome to Blade HQ, everybody. Today is July 22nd, 2024, and we are talking new knives. Starting with a knife that is back and better than ever, the Spyderco Shaman. And this one is a distributor exclusive from Blue Ridge, has a CTS XHP blade and a black micarta handle. You might be feeling some deja vu right now. We did see this one a few months ago. However, I held a million of them, and I'm like, yeah, these are great. These are good Shamans. I own a Shaman. It feels just like mine. However, Spyderco found something in it that wasn't quite up to snuff, so they recalled all of them. They went through and they fixed them all, and they are back. They didn't increase the price or anything. They just made it better. They fixed something in it that only Spyderco can find. That's one of my favorite things about Spyderco, is their commitment to constant quality improvement is part of also quality assurance. They are so good at making sure all their knives are great. And I appreciate that they're even willing to recall knives over something that we can't even see to make it better. CTS XHP is a really fun steel. It's got a lot of edge retention and a pretty good stainlessness. Some people have called it stainless D2 with powder metallurgy. And I think that's a good description of it. You're gonna get a lot of similar performance, great toughness, great edge retention, good stainlessness, a nice balanced steel. I would say, I would sort of put it in the same league as CPM S35VN. Very nice blade. I love the micarta handle. My Shaman has the green micarta handle. It was an exclusive we ran a little while ago. I'll tell you, if you've not experienced a micarta Shaman, you should. They're really good. These ones are going for $265 at bladehq.com. Next up, new from Heretic, we have the Manticore S. And this one's kind of got this lovely buoy blade and a blue handle and a nice textured slide, so it's going to be pretty easy to fidget with. This one's pretty small too, the S, the small, I would assume that's what S stands for. I really do like the Manticore. We have the blue one as well as the purple one. And what I like about these is all the same blade shapes you love, Magna Cut steel, aluminum handles. These are going for $266. So in the world of OTFs, the price can get really high really fast. And $266 is a very competitive price for a USA-made OTF of this quality. Keeping it with Heretic, next up, we have the Medusa. This one is the manual version. We've seen the auto before, and I really like the manual. We got full titanium that isn't milled out in the middle, so it gives you a lot of handle bias for the weight. So if you have it in your hand like this, it wants to stay. Very comfortable in the grip, a nice texture here on the thumb. It's just comfy, it's good to use, and look how thick this Magna Cut blade is. That thing wants to cut, chop, pry, whatever. It feels like a tactical knife, but it also has this beautiful flamed titanium handle. And I love how I cannot imagine how thin that torch flame must have been. But they gave it kind of this snake-looking thing, kind of like Medusa's head, if you will. I really like this one. Well done from everybody over at Heretic. Next up, also on the OTF front, we have the Axial. This is the Axial Shift. This is the newest version that has the G10 inlay and the aluminum. This one has an S35VN blade. However, we do have some Magna Cut blades on the way. These are really great. A nice smooth action. And one of my favorite things about Axial is they've nailed my personal favorite tactile action of an OTF. So with an OTF, you slide it forward and then it shoots out and back. But with this one, you slide it forward and you feel just a teeny bit of resistance as you hit the button. And the button is what releases the lock up here to allow the spring to retract and shoot the blade. You hit it, dink, dink. It's one of the best things. And that is only found in the highest echelon of OTFs. You see them on a lot of you feel it on Microtechs, you feel it on the Hawk, and I love that we're seeing it here, especially for its price. $229, guys. What a deal for this OTF. Axial, killing it. Made right down the street from us in Benjamin, Utah. Well done, well done, well done. Next up, we have a new blade shape on the CJRB Pyrite, and that is the Tanto. This is a Blade HQ exclusive, and I'm not sure of the whole situation on this, but we have two separate openers on this. So we have the thumb stud, and then it comes in all the colors, you know. We got the blue one and the black. But we also have the thumb hole opener. So let us know in the comments which one you like better. Are you a thumb hole or a thumb stud kind of guy or gal for this combo right here? I like them both. I think I prefer the thumb stud a little bit because when I pick up a Pyrite, my natural instinct is to use my thumb to open it. But this one is a very flickable thumb hole, but it might be a little hard for my chubby sausage thumb to get down in there and open it up like that. But it's definitely doable. We have both options at bladehq.com. All of these are going for $54.95. These are really great knives. AR RPM 9 spray foam steel. I used to think it was a powder steel, but apparently there's a little more to that. Knife Steel Nerds has a great video talking about AR RPM 9 if you want to learn more. But this one is a great knife. I love the button lock action. It's good. Well done all the way around, CJRB. We're very excited to be carrying this Tanto. Next up, the one we've all been waiting for, we have the Reate EXO-M, but this one is a bit more of a budget-friendly version. Instead of the L-Max blade, we have a Nitro-V blade, and then the handle, instead of being that milled titanium, we have milled and anodized aluminum. So that lightens it up quite a bit, both in weight and in price. These are going for $129, so not bad at all. A great deal for a great knife. We do have some versions coming with L-Max blades, so if you want the upgraded blade but you like the aluminum, it will be a nice thing to have in the future. Now, these ones are exclusive to Blade HQ, so if you like this, you better find it here, and they're just great. One of the fidgetiest knives in the world. Very well done, Reate. I love the gravity knife trend we are on. Thank you so much, Reate, for sharing this exclusive with us. And then lastly, we have Yawn Knives, and this is the Chevron. We have the thumb stud version, as well as the thumb hole version. Now, I know that some people love holes, some people love studs, so you can get all of those. However, if you are in love with either of these knives, I would act very quickly. We don't have a whole lot of stock left of them, so they're great. But I do love this micarta overlay where you have a very thin titanium scale underneath, but then you have the micarta. So sometimes when the knife is truly skeletonized like this, you can get dust going in. It comes out really easily too for the same reason. But if you are somebody who doesn't like to disassemble their knife and clean too much, you can get all the same textural and weight-saving benefits of that full scale coverage without having a huge hole in your knife to get your pivot dirty. These are fun, very deep hollow grind, and a magna cut blade on these. I am enjoying the Yawn knives. He had another one, I forget exactly what it was called, but it had 2 blades on it, and it was really thick. But I really like this one. It's a lot thinner, a lot more everyday carryable, and it kind of flies under the radar more than a double-bladed M390 titanium frame lock, although that's a super gangster knife. You should check it out. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. All of these knives are at bladehq.com, as well as thousands more. Please check us out over there. If you like knife content, feel free to subscribe below. Hit the notification bell if you want to be part of the notification squad or whatever the kids are calling it these days, and we'll see you next time. Except for everybody here in the live stream, we got some stuff.